Uh, after his tale, it would go right back to you guys.
Hey guys, ever wonder what Zanzibar does with his days off?
Not really.
Me neither.
Yeah, it'd be the afternoon, like
It's probably pretty
it'd be
boring.
the afternoon after your, right back to your archery contest. Nim casting her fireworks of Hyala being Hyala.
And then the burning hams.
And Samson walking away.
So, do you want to go back to that with the half hour you have remaining?
Sure.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Let me just change the music.
I was gonna look something up. What was I going to look up?
Where the hell is it? Oh, I'm looking in the wrong channel entirely. I put that all in the wrong channel entirely. No!
Oof.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, so Nim has the epiphany that Samsoni is no longer wearing the magic armor that makes Nim feel sick. So she's gonna walk over to Samsoni, wherever Samsoni is. Be like, hey, Samson!
In Sam Japan.
Yeah.
You got a second?
What is it, ma'am?
Can I have a hug?
No, you little cheat. Fuck off.
No, not right now.
Alright, just break Nim's heart, whatever.
Gee.
I'm joking. It's fine. How to respond.
You're
Okay.
a bitch.
I didn't want to hug anyway. Go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna hug anyway. Go fuck yourself. I'm a ball of sunshine. Everybody loves me.
Everybody loves me except my parents and apparently Samson.
Except my parents, and that one guy at my school, and the other people at my school.
And my best
My
friend.
ex-boyfriend and my ex-girlfriend, and that one orc I dated. Especially fuck that orc I dated.
Oh my god, the idea that Nim has, like, more relationships than the entire party combined.
I was gonna say
doubt
than
it.
Praxis, but okay.
That's not really a high bar to achieve. Wait, are you talking about dates he was paid to go on, or like actual dates? Because the number's different.
Praxis is an escort?
Nope.
Evidently.
No, he just is handsome and needs money sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, for all those
That's-
things he doesn't pay for.
Sorry, if you do the thing that defines being an escort, you're an escort.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, actually, he is an escort. Because most escorts don't do that afterpay, because that'll get you fired
After
if they can prove it. Sex.
Oh.
Most of the time, escort is literally just, I'm paying you to go on a date with me. A call girl is the exact opposite. Or call boy. They both work.
I thought those were just called prostitutes.
Call girl is, or call boy is the expensive version.
Oh,
And
so if
also
your rates
probably healthier.
Would it be healthier?
Well, usually they have like their own side business set up. Usually.
We sure are learning things.
Yeah, no,
I'm
this is not the
recording.
time. We
What
can
a-
talk about
what
this
a
for like
great-
20 something.
What a great last half hour.
So anyway, Nim is gonna like, Nim now fears rejection. She was gonna ask Kiala, but now she fears being told no twice in a row.
No.
Get rejected.
Yeah, Nim was-
Samson, what's your problem?
No one loves me and my mama's dying!
Your mama loves you.
Yeah, but she'll be dead soon. What does she count?
Well, she won't be if you do the thing. As long as you don't die.
Anyway, I digress. I'm sorry.
So yeah,
She's,
Nim
she's
tries
just
to get a
looking
hug from
away.
Samson. Yeah, he just kind of picked up his bullet, put his like slung the gun over his back, and just sort of goes on a walk.
Does Nim return to next to Hyala?
Sure.
Okay, because once Samson's out of like hearing range, she's like, "Gee, he acts like this, and I think I want to give him a hug."
I'll give you a hug. Can I give you a hug?
Sure.
No.
She looks a little confused, but she's like, "Sure."
Yeah, Nim will give Hyala a hug. It's a very shitty hug. She doesn't actually know what she's doing. Like, she doesn't know whether you want a tight hug or a soft hug. And
I
so
just
she does.
imagining you're just kind of like hugging her waist because you're short,
Yeah.
and she's just standing there, not really moving.
As this happens, all the kids in the field around will come around to hug you. It's just a growing little crowd of tiny arms and hugs.
And then Granny Zane joins in.
And Merrymaker's just walking away sadly.
Aw, ain't that cute?
And then Zanzibar joins in.
No.
Nah,
Well, let that happen.
affection! Die!
And then the owl bears join in.
No, the owlbears hug Samson. Then Samson dies.
No,
Suffocation.
Samson's gotta be alone.
Yeah, Samson can't go hang
And
out with
then-
the owl bears because he ate owlbear meat.
And then the
You keep saying that. I have never confirmed that.
No, you said really early on that you should never have them eat owlbear meat or have it around them. I feel like if you consume it and then go pet the owlbears, it's a bad idea.
And then the crew of the Umber Rose joins in on the hug.
I think at this point, Yellow's taking some amount of like crushing damage.
And then the crew of the Mistral.
Yeah, so.
And then all the
and then all the
academies.
And then all the Hydrasts.
Everyone who
When,
isn't Nim or under the age of 10 better leave.
Honestly, like, this just turns from a group hug into a level of Katamari Damacy.
I'm just imagining, like, all of Zanzibar comes to one side, the whole, like, island kind of starts tilting downwards. Oh, we're in the water now.
And then it sinks like the Titanic.
when, like, all the kids, like, start to hug in, Nim will whisper, "I'm so sorry."
It's okay.
This is the most affection I've ever received in my entire life. I'm a changed cat now.
I mean,
hate it.
that
Let
might
me go
not
back.
be wrong.
Challenge finally figured out what affection truly is.
This is not what affection
It's
is.
a bunch of
It's just small
strangers' kids
touching.
hugging you because they don't know any better.
Yeah.
Not your own kids. No, that'd be weird. Only hug strangers' kids.
Kella will
That's-
look down to Nim and be like, "Do you think we should do something for Merrymaker?"
Like what?
Shrugs. That's the part I'm not good at.
Oh yeah,
Well-
Nim is a master at it.
We should get him more alcohol. I don't know how much more his liver can take.
Right.
But he seems to like, it's more sour stuff, right? Well, more savory stuff, right?
He likes bitter stuff.
Bitter, that's the word, I forgot. He likes bitter things, so maybe we can get him something nice and bitter he'll like.
How about shoe polish?
He did also mention something to increase the range on his weapon.
Is this group hug done?
It's done whenever you want it to be. They are just kids. They are just
Can
input
you guys,
output.
like, go now, please?
You actually say that to a bunch of little kids?
I
Yes!
hope so.
Nim has no tact!
That's so funny. That's so funny.
I don't know what you expect from Nim. It's like, I need to
Every
move.
single one of them look up and they just have like baby eyes.
If you let go, I'll give you each a piece of candy.
They all like let go and start pouting away, just walking in different directions away.
Alright, Nim.
Some of them
offer
walk
candy.
into the forest.
You
Bye.
are. Wow. You are.
the children of the corn go back.
You are not good with kids, are you?
I'm not good with people.
Girl, you are one messed up ball of wrong.
Thank you.
Should I say I'm a ball of fucking sunshine again? I will train. I'll take that as a compliment.
It was not. It was
I
not. Absolutely not.
I know.
I feel bad if you ever have kids. Anyway, where's the mopey one going?
Kiala, please look. You have the better eyes. I will help.
Shella,
I guess
look!
Shella will
Look
off
with your
towards
special
where-
eyes!
Shella looks off towards where he was walking.
Probably like this direction.
Alright. Toward the docks. That's strange.
He's gonna fucking drown himself! Run!
Jeez!
That's really dark.
He was
Mama's-
told not to die, so that's at least probably not a concern.
How long did that weird group hug / cast reunion last for?
A few
However long
minutes.
it took us to have a half of a discussion about buying you something.
But you got no money.
Nim has things to trade.
Yeah, I mean, Hyella's plan if we didn't have stuff to trade was just to trade labor. Like, that's what we did at the candy shop.
Yeah.
Just
I
like,
just
hey,
imagine Nim goes, "Hey, how much for one of these?" and pulls her bun off, only for like another one to just pop into existence.
Like one of those inflatable things just goes.
Yeah, just
I love the idea of like each time it comes off, the way it comes back is different. So like
Yeah.
first it's a balloon, the second time it just suddenly appears. The
the
third
third
time
one is you hear something falling from the sky and just boink,
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a.
and
bun?
it just lands perfectly in place, and there's nothing else happens.
it just spirals out the next time. Beautiful.
One time it pops out with like confetti.
Nim's buns are just like
Another time, a bun crawls up her back with like spider legs, and it just nestles its legs into her hair.
we should get it familiar and name it Nim's buns.
You see like a bun falls out, and then just a bunch of particles from nowhere just converge onto her hair. Just
Can I roll a D100 for bun conversion?
If you can write 100 ways
yeah,
to
write a
bun
bun
chart.
surge table.
I'll get around to that. You think I won't? I've written down like 50 questions before for this campaign.
Oh, I am aware.
Yeah. Want animations for each of them.
But yeah, so Nim, unbothered by the small children, like they're just weird, man. Nim doesn't get it.
Nim doesn't know what having a heart means because she was raised by assholes.
No, Nim doesn't want to like
Jeez.
get what the appeal of like a hug is. Like prolonged hug? Like who just goes up and hugs people?
You held the hug on Yala.
Yeah, but Hyala's amazing. Nim doesn't know those kids.
Wait, hold on, that reminds me of something.
Maybe we could find something in town?
Hmm?
I said maybe we can find something in town.
I suppose we can look.
Oh man, I forgot that this song was so much lower than everything else. Cool.
So Hyala and Nim set off for something bitter.
The quest, the tale of bitter.
How long does it take us to... Oh, wait, before we head off, Nim actually turns around and asks Granny Zan, do you know where you could find something bitter?
Or if there's a local gunsmith.
Yeah.
Gunsmith? No. Fishers? Yes. Ranchers? Yes. Bar? Yes.
There was fish on that list when bitter was available.
Bitter! We have a bar.
And at that, she's just gonna immediately start turning around and walking towards her cottage.
Do you know how to make, what does Nim know about guns? Can you make any, do you know anyone who can make gun modifications, if not a gunsmith?
Not out here, no. Guilford probably could, but he's not here.
Where is he?
Coming to pick you up.
She just looks at you like you're the new form of stupid.
Nim does not know that man's first name, no matter how many times you say it.
Nim doesn't, or do you don't?
A combination of both.
Yes.
Nim doesn't use a lot of people's names. Nim hasn't called Granny Zan for quite a while. He just called her Gran. Like the second she said, well, now you have a grandma, Nim has called her Grandma. No, Granny this entire time. Nim doesn't use people's names. Which is convenient for me, but also makes it hard to remember. Yeah, and every time Kiala does it, she immediately, like, grabs you and gets rid of those 10 HP.
No, if you kiss Yellow's soft little head and she doesn't kill you, you gain 10 HP.
That's how her mother survived. She kept kissing Yala's head every time she'd get a wound in battle.
Yeah, well, so we're battle ready by 7, but before that we just get strapped to the soldiers so they can kiss our soft little heads. You know, just one of those little, like, baby holder things that's in the front.
I don't remember Death Stranding being like this.
I don't know what that is, but it's exactly like this now.
It's Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus.
That's those guys.
So Nim is gonna ask Kiala, does that mean we have to wait until the ship gets here?
I suppose.
What could we do in the meantime?
Perhaps we should follow him.
Alright.
You gonna go follow Samson?
Uh-huh. Should I detect his thoughts?
No thoughts, head empty.
Probably not.
Both of you roll me fate.
Oh.
So far!
Nim goes in the exact opposite direction.
Nim, where are you going?
Kiala manages to keep Nim from getting lost. Kiala, roll me perception.
Perception.
As you get down to the water, you see a whole lot of splashing off the beach.
What?
Simpson drowning?
Do I think it's Samson?
I don't know. Do you think it's Samson drowning?
I mean, well, so Kiala would have been basically using her tracking skills to, like, follow, like, where he went with some combination of footsteps that I assume get left in the mucky muck of
Do
this
you
place.
want to roll me a tracker roll, whatever those are? I can't remember.
Sure. It's a survival.
I help.
So it's 25?
Yeah.
May I?
Yeah.
So you see, you follow the footprints through the sand, and you find that they lead directly onto the beach into the water, next to a pile of some of Samson's stuff.
Alright. Kiala's like, yo, what the shit, and is gonna, throw her coat off and go running in. Nim, stay here.
Okay. I was gonna offer to cast Alter Self because Nim can breathe underwater.
Oh, it probably would have been smart. Oh well. Nim, this is why you shouldn't listen to the rest of the party.
Wait, hold on a sec.
Well, she'll only learn that lesson by not doing it at some point.
I mean, that's what happened with the getting caught as fake Zanzibar.
Okay, nope. Nim follows orders.
Nim follows orders?
Yeah.
Alright, Samson's drowning.
Yeah, Yell jumps in after.
Alright. What would rescue rolls be?
Grapple checks?
Survival.
Would it be a grapple check?
Well, I mean, I assume she's going to grab Samson and drag him back onto shore while he's drowning and flailing.
Yeah, sounds about right. So, what's a grapple?
Contested athletics.
Contest athletics.
Contested. Well, bye,
Hold on.
Samson. We're both drowning now.
I literally couldn't lose to that. I literally could not lose to that.
Is there something I can do?
Samson roll. Let's see if I can detect anything. Maybe he'll get like really unlucky. No.
So am I just drowning too then? Like,
No.
what's going on?
You just can't
Wait.
get a grab on Samson.
Okay, so hold on. How far away are they right now?
I think Samson wouldn't be able to have made it very far.
Well, yeah, but it's
You're-
also...
Nim, you're on the shore. You're on the beach. You're not. It's not like you're a million miles away.
Okay. What are the
Shit.
spells? What are
Oh,
the spells?
God.
When you cast concentration, you have to only cast cantrips, or can you cast other instant
You can
spells?
cast other spells that aren't concentration.
Okay,
You know
cool.
what? That's an
So-
excellent point. Thank you for reminding me. I gave it a lot of thought, and I can't see any reason that would make me want for action spells and bonus action spells to not be cast on the same turn. I know I'm supposed to have been thinking that for the past many weeks. I literally have.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
And
If
I
I
came
could
to the
use
final
it, I would.
determination. I just keep forgetting to actually tell you. So yeah, if you have a spell that's a bonus action and a spell that's an action, it's literally just treated like action and bonus action.
Okay, so Nim sees
Right.
this going on, and
You
she's
should
gonna
get
cast
Quicken Spell.
Alter Self. No, wait, hold on. This is
Samson's just dying.
how far away would you say he is from the shore if Nim is on the edge of the shore?
Deep enough to be submerged.
5?
quickly
Is he
does the
within 5
ground
feet
drop?
is my question.
He's not within 5 feet.
Okay, then Nim will cast Alter Self on her and swim over there.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, help me grab him.
I was gonna
Contest
cast
athletics.
Dimension Door to transport him back to the beach, because I can grab one person.
I imagine
Oh,
while Samson
sweet.
just smacking Yell in the face.
Nim,
Ow!
Nim will
Ow,
like pop over the
stop
water
it.
and say,
Naughty
"Oh,
Maker!
yeah." So Nim grabs Samson, doesn't even like try to pull him or anything, but then she casts Dimension Door and pops back to the shore.
With both of us?
Yeah, I can't grab 2 people. I can only grab 1.
No,
So
that's
it's
what I
me
mean,
and
like-
Samson.
And just a big vacuum in the middle of the ocean.
Did I pick up anything shiny by any chance?
No, not at all.
Dang it. Alright.
So anyway,
On Dimension Door, I wild surge.
alright, roll that wild surge table.
Oh.
50. Oh wait, hold on. I think I'm
Oh
scared.
no.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh
Why
gosh.
do I feel like 54 was the stink number?
I am immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next 5
Woo!
days.
Woo! Alright, give you a 5d6 day counter.
I'm rolling it now. 5, 6,
Man.
21 days.
For the next 21 days, you are immune to alcohol. You're a dwarf.
Nim is just going to challenge Rosebeard to
Oh,
drink.
Do it!
Yeah.
We have to learn that. Does she know that this is the case, or does she have to like?
I feel like she
Be
would.
like, this is different.
I feel like I should.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think you'd feel
It's
different,
been a
but you
while
wouldn't
since
know
the first
why. 'Cause
I mean, it's the type of thing that, like, I don't know. It's like a
'Cause I
very
can't-
non-obvious effect.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
very non-obvious effect. I can't imagine being like, oh, I want a magic surge. I can drink now. It's like,
You feel more dwarvish than you ever have before.
Yeah, well,
it just
there's
becomes
actually
shorter
a lot of
and
people-
burlier. I think I'm a dwarf now. And she just hums, and as she's humming, she just grows a beard of buns that just comes out of her ring. Yep, definitely a dwarf now.
Alright, so,
All right.
Nim saves Samson, and then we'll call out to Hyala.
Yeah, you
Well, I
guys.
assume Kiala notices when the giant vortex sucks into Samson, so
Yeah,
she'll go back
a
to shore.
huge.
That
amount
was
of-
the ocean.
Yeah, and Samson has been saved, and that brings
Merrymaker,
us to
what the
time.
hell?
Do you, Jade? Don't you have to be in bed by 11? Or no? Don't you have to be in bed now? I don't remember when time is. Yes.
He's sleepy because grandma.
No,
I
because
mean-
like we're 10 o'clock now. Do you have stuff to do tomorrow?
Not till 3 in the afternoon.
Oh,
So
wow.
what you're saying is we can go longer. You have more than a half hour.
I mean, if people are chill with it, or we can.
Yeah, I'm probably going a little bit further.
Oh.
Beyond. Ah.
Fair enough. Let me do the thing.
Button pressing. Ba-na-na-na. I am easily amused.
I know, you've been so, like, giddy all night. I don't know what got into you, but holy shit, it's amazing.
Don't worry about it. I don't know what happened either.
I am gonna worry about it. That'd be great if that was default state.
What's wrong with normal default, Shaylin?
Speaking
Nothing!
of worrying,
But this is like 110% Shaylin.
That's too much, Shaylin. So Samson, is he, how's he doing?
yeah, wait, no, Hyala comes running up like, what the hell, Merrymaker?
You, there, Rebel?
Yeah.
Was his
No
response
one
just
could hear-
blah?
Nobody could hear you gasping if that's what you were looking for.
Oh, okay.
It was very, very, like, in the background.
Oh. Hyala just kind of kneels next to him and helps him lean forward to clear his lungs.
Before she smacks the shit out of him.
In due time. In due time.
Are you good? Yeah.
Ah,
Right hook.
I like to breathe.
What were you doing in there?
Trying
Swim.
to learn how to swim.
I thought
Alone?
Fiala was gonna teach you.
Yeah,
I thought
Shallow.
Fiala was gonna teach you.
Yeah, I was trying it myself.
Hyala's gonna, say a word nobody understands. She's cursing in the old language.
And as Samson said that he was trying it himself, he avoids eye contact.
Yes, my yesh.
So, Nim, do you not like us anymore?
Not that, just...
It's what?
I wanna be the new Prank Cool.
Why?
You want to be the next dead guy?
You want us to brutally...
Murder me! Come on, do it now! Kill me! I'm an idea!
No.
No.
You're asking the last two people in the world who want to kill you.
Yeah?
No, that's not what he says.
Yeah, I
Who
would
the
hope.
fuck is
What did he
brushing their
say?
teeth?
Everyone.
Somebody
Why is the
somewhere.
world brushing their teeth at me?
Because you're being an idiot.
Samson, quite embarrassed.
Is he blushing?
A little, but like, can't really see it too well.
Under all of his tan, masculine skin.
No. He's bright enough to blush. You guys understand those terms?
I do.
I said that to
They're pretty
someone in here.
straightforward terms.
I don't know how having, you know, a
Skin works.
I don't know how having a skin coloration works. So like, I also don't blush.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm color coded pink, so I don't know how blushing or melanin work.
You're
Somehow.
always blocking.
Is Samson's hair blocking it? Because you're not
Perma-blush.
wearing your hat right now, fam.
No, but like, he'd be blushing if he wasn't just like starved for air and drowned.
Oh, so he's blue. He's too blue.
It's kind of like, it's kind of like you lack oxygen, so you're a little pale, but he's like blushing, so like, it kind of,
Becomes purple.
yeah, he's just purple. He's turning into his hair color.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, I can't tell where his hair ends and his face starts.
So
How will I know where to punch?
And that's where they find out Samson's growing facial hair.
Oh, Samson's been growing facial hair. He just shaves it.
Slightly stuff and chin.
Nim is physically incapable of doing
My
it.
God, Jade, why do we know all the same things?
Everyone knows that song.
What song?
Yeah,
So
everybody.
good.
Look at the killer shape he's in.
That's
Everybody.
Song are you
slightly
singing?
Christian. I say he's gay. Totally gay. Well, if it's relevant to us.
Yep, everyone knows it.
Are you talking about is he gay or European, or are you saying
This man is gay and European, and neither is
And
this
neither is
grace.
disgrace. We've got to stop this being a completely
Completely
closet
closet
case.
gays.
Okay, moving on. We're
Nim
mad at
asking
you.
you okay?
My friend? That's it. I'm no cover for you no more. It's so fucking gay fabulous. I love it. Ladies, I have an announcement. This man is gay. I digress.
Nim
Yes.
asked, are you okay?
I actually was thinking earlier this session about doing something with Samson in that song.
Oh my god, I'd love to see a fucking animation. Shala, Nim, Granny
takes too much.
Zanzibar, Rosebeard, just not like a full color, fully animated one, just like a clip animation. A clip art.
Print is the line, well hey, don't look at me.
Well, hey, don't look
I'm
at
dead.
me as he just floats up as a ghost.
You say they play boys are different in most charming foreign ports. They play peculiar sports. In tiny shirts and shiny shorts.
With shiny shirts and tiny shorts.
Okay, is Samson saying anything
Sorry,
else?
you said Ghost Prin. Now I just imagine he's on the show Lost. So he just wakes up on a completely different beach than the rest of us.
Yeah, but Nim asked, are you okay?
fine. He's gonna try and get up.
Kel's probably like grabbing onto his shirt.
I'll be fine when I learn how to swim again! Just runs through the ocean.
I will conquer you, ocean yet!
Fight the ocean.
Why didn't you ask for help?
I'm not the help asking type.
This group is like the definition of not the help asking type, no offense.
Kel literally asked you for help not 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. And it made Samson upsetty.
Kel is just gonna glare at him.
Don't look at me like that.
How else am I supposed to look at you? You do realize what you just did.
Yeah, I tried something and it didn't work. Welcome
And
to
you
being
almost
Samson.
died.
Also welcome to being Samson.
Welcome to Samson's being.
Population, Samson.
Only Samson.
Okay, so
Only Sam.
Nim looks like really confused because she's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You've only had like a recent string of bad ideas."
Haha! You've literally only known me for 2 months.
Yes.
Oh, I wonder what that would mean. Nim's like, "You're full of good decisions, though."
Yeah, well, things like that, they come on a trial and error type of basis. I try things, they don't work out, still alive, try it some other way. Rinse and repeat. How I got to where I am.
How I'll get to where I'll be.
Nim is gonna do an insight check on Samson.
Do it.
How would I contest?
I'm
Oh.
giving myself advantage with Font of Magic.
You did surge.
No, Font of Magic doesn't wild surge. It just takes sorcery points.
Oh. I thought it
Yeah.
was gonna be the other one, because you have rolled your thingy before. I don't
See, I'm
know,
gonna save that
sorcerers.
one though.
Alright. What would I...
Deception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would it be deception or would it be persuasion? Because I'm trying to say stuff that...
Is not how you feel.
Persuade.
No, do deception.
Oh, damn it.
So, how you feeling?
God, with a fucking +8, you rolled so much lower.
Yeah. It be due.
So, how are you doing?
Samson be due not bueno. You can feel a hint of desperation.
Desperado.
Anything else?
I mean, like, he's like, he's not happy, but he's not exactly sad.
Oh God, he's neutral.
He ain't feeling well, but you could definitely sense like a desperation.
Do I get any kind of inkling as to what kind of desperation?
I mean, you're you're a top student of the school. You've probably seen
Nim.
people.
This is Nim. I feel like the only thing she's gonna assume is he's lonely and needs a girlfriend or a boyfriend.
That's oddly specific.
This is how
Nim
students
falls
look
in
on
love-
finals week.
I mean, fuck, Nim falls in love easily, so I'd imagine that'd be the first thing she jumps to for thinking that people are sad.
No, it's sugar.
Yeah.
But offering him sugar's probably not gonna help.
Yeah, Nim knows you don't like sugar, but that desperation did Nim roll high enough to getting hints?
I mean, you've probably either seen or felt someone desperate to prove themselves somehow.
Okay, oh yeah, no, that's all I need.
Yeah, so it's finals week at Nim's school.
Yeah. I have to be the best!
Okay, now
He
how
wants to
can Nim
be
try not to fuck this conversation up?
Just
I'm
thinking that
Very surprised!
I hear you
That
in my
came
head.
from you, of all people!
Hi.
Hi.
Oh my god, that did come from her of all people. Wait a minute.
Yes! Yes!
Wait,
That's
what were you
okay,
about to say,
Jade.
Jade?
We're still friends.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm glad.
You're welcome. Don't betray my trust.
Let's see. What's
I feel like I already betrayed your trust somehow.
No. See, you'll know you betrayed my trust because I'm very vocal and very petty about it.
noted?
Well,
So,
Well,
Huh?
I'd know nothing about that, so this is news to me.
uh,
No, like genuine. I've never heard this boy be petty about anything.
oh, he's so fucking petty. I don't know how you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you haven't seen me be petty about something,
No,
but I
actually-
guess that's for the good thing.
I
The
think
closest-
he's gone blind to it.
No, legit, he's not petty around me. The closest that ever happened wasn't even him. It was me being genuinely fucking miffed at him, and he literally went into like fucking puppy dog mode.
That's not
Like-
petty at all.
I know, that's
the
the
opposite.
closest. That is the closest we've ever got to that scenario, and it wasn't even him. It was him making a joke that fucking bombed harder than well, either Hiroshima or Nagasaki combined.
Damn.
And
not
he
when he like
literally
was.
looked like his fucking heart was breaking because I was miffed.
Not when you were trying to explain and he server muted you and then kicked you out of the call.
Oh no,
Whatever
that's him.
happened?
That's him being a little shit because you can't give him fucking power. And at some point, I do want server ownership back because I want to do things with the fucking server. So like, you are going to have to give that to me at some point and stop holding on to it.
No.
I mean, the other solution is I just make a new fucking server and move everybody there.
No,
That'd
there's
be
too
lame.
much shit in here.
I'd literally just transfer everything over. But like, you know, at some, but that's for a different point. We're playing D&D right now. My God, we have
We're
less
playing
than,
D&D right now.
we have less of just a straight D&D session, and we more just have a fucking D. We genuinely have a podcast. With the
Yeah.
amount of shit we get sidetracked. God, maybe I should
Yeah,
just put this up
Zanzibar.
on Twitch and shit.
I don't know. Not that I
Samson.
would say don't think people would watch it, is I think people would be hella confused that we're like 20-something episodes in.
Yeah, you just have to go watch 40 hours worth of content.
Well, can you upload
People
VODs to
need to do that.
Twitch?
No.
Oh,
The only VODs that are on Twitch are previous streams.
Yeah.
no. Never mind.
In which case they're just streams that are recorded and saved.
Stream the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, just stream the YouTube video.
So, Samsoni, you ready for him to hit you with emotion?
That will be a first, yeah.
Gonna try. Before I start, does y'all have anything to say, or is she just like letting them think for a second?
Yeah, she's probably quiet. She's just got some strange combination of emotions going on.
Well, with Hyala, that's anything.
Like, I felt bad for him, but then he does something stupid, now I feel mad at him.
Wait a minute, I'm feeling?
But I'm also feeling, and that just in general is causing a lot of things.
Alright.
Man, I miss my daughter. Oh god, it's getting worse.
So, Nim's gonna take a sec, think, and then go, hey Samson,
Yeah?
you know, you're a really capable person even if you don't see it yourself. You've got a good head on your shoulders, you admit when you make mistakes, you own up to the things you do and your actions, and you're like really steadfast and you have a lot of admirable traits.
And you're a piece of shit.
I fucking hate you.
Fuck.
Just about
I
to say
should have
that.
let you drown.
And Nim is like watching kind of carefully at Kiala and Samson, so if she fucks up, she'll stop talking immediately. And so she'll continue and go. And there's a lot to like about you. You're a really nice person, and you're fun to be around, and I like when you cook. And you make jokes. I don't always get them, but I don't get a lot of jokes. But you make them, and you make people laugh, and it's really nice. You're a good person to hang around. So if anyone says anything bad about you, I'll set them on fire, I guess?
You have my hands.
Yeah.
And my bow.
And Celeste's rock somewhere.
Yeah. There's no moss on it. Nim wasn't able to
And
keep it
Prim's
alive.
ass.
Oh, I missed that joke so much.
Alright.
So Nim will go. What I'm trying to say is, I appreciate that you're here and that you stay. So next time you need help, fucking ask.
And at that, Hyala is just gonna hear, oh my god, she expressed herself. Sorry.
Fuck yourself too. We're having a moment.
Like, Hyala just hears Zanzibar in shock in her head, and then he's immediately like, oops. Ah.
Wrong person. Wrong.
I feel like that's the first time we've spoken directly to Kiala's head, so she probably isn't aware she was the only one who heard it.
Yeah, that was the first time. Like, he was just listening in on this shit through Hyala, and then he made the mistake of opening up his mouth and realizing he was in the wrong space.
Oops, I wasn't on mute, sorry.
I forgot to mute. Apologies.
That just
Don't
sounded
mind
more
me.
like Waluigi than Zanzibar.
I
So-
forgot to mute.
Zanzibar.
So yeah,
It's
Nim-
me, Waluigi Bar.
Nim is looking at you two for any kind of emotion. So, what you guys' faces look like?
Well, so Samson is like, as you got the look, like the insight onto his face, he got up and he turned away from you guys. So you just see the back of his head. And I think Yala's
Alright.
just Yala.
Sort of.
Wait, sort of? What's Yala's face look like?
She's got some small features of like something in between concern and rage.
Nim doesn't know how to interpret this. And Nim's like,
Rage Cern.
Yeah.
Nim doesn't know who's it directed at. Nim's like,
Did I do
I'm
a
gonna
fuck
go
up?
look.
Did I do a fuck up?
Yes.
Yeah, so Nim's like, I'm just gonna go back in the water because she still has a alter self back on. Goes in.
She's still a part fish.
Yeah.
Nim swims away as Yala claws out,
Snacks
for Samson's throat.
Kiala will call after Nim to stay safe.
Nim for shinies to calm her emotions.
While you're looking for shinies to calm your emotion, you just hear, "Do more of that!" Ah!
Failed!
You
bad!
succeeded!
Never again!
Always! You succeeded, you mook!
If I succeeded, they would have said something.
You had succeeded
Have
so
you met
much
them?
that they couldn't say anything! Plus, have you met them?
Okay, maybe not Kel, but Samson would.
No, he's not! He's
No,
a
you
little
didn't.
So
baby!
you're gonna say he's a little bitch. It's gonna be like, that's so mean.
Zanzibar doesn't curse. I wanted to, Zanzibar doesn't curse.
Yeah, so,
Nim
Nim's
literally made Samson speechless. And is
No,
like, man,
Nim's
I
like,
failed.
I
I fucked
Nim's like,
up.
yeah, no, Nim's like, I fucked up so bad.
You
I'll just,
did
like,
not! I can see inside his head! You won! Now,
no, I'm a failure as a person and a mage, leave me alone!
oh my god, I am going to
And then
smack
Nim
you!
starts drowning.
No, Nim has a swim speed right now.
You are!
Nim's like,
So,
Nim has also tuned out Zanzibar's going in, like, her own rant, also looking for shinies.
Just keep
Fair
swimming.
enough.
Just keep swimming.
Well,
just
while
keep
Zanzibar
swimming.
continues to berate Nim, we go back to Shala and Sam.
Also, Jade, remember that picture you drew of Fish Boy? Atlas? That's how
Yes.
Nim looks. Yeah.
Okay. Gotta draw Nim with that face now.
Continue. You guys converse or, like, yell at each other. Fight.
Why'd you do it?
What?
Back there, and he's gonna point towards like Granny Zan's cottage and the training dummies and all that. It's like, why couldn't it just been you and me?
Huh?
Just listen. I saw Nim helping you out.
Yes.
Why?
She helps because I asked.
Why did you ask?
She pauses for a moment and she opens her mouth a couple times, thinking of what to say.
You're a better shot than me!
You went into this saying that it was just practice for you.
Yes.
So I don't understand why you needed someone else's help.
Well,
Because it sounded to me like you really wanted to win.
she'll shake her head but be like, well, perhaps. However, if I can do better, I'm going to choose to do that.
So
You
was
heard-
the results that mattered?
Are you
No.
truly this upset over losing?
I'm not upset over losing. Honestly, I can't be. I knew that final shot was all you. I'm just upset that the rest of it wasn't.
You could have asked too, you know.
I didn't want to.
Because
It
you
has
see
no
yourself
standards.
as better off alone.
Well, considering I only suggested this thing, because every time I ever talk about the fact that this is literally my job and what I did before I even became a student, you always treated it like it was some sort of mishap or issue.
Wait, what's he calling an issue?
Every time Samson is ever like, yeah, you know, I used to do this all the time, everyone's like, oh, that's a shame.
Oh, just like traveling around and...
Nim was
That's
talking
what
about,
you
oh, that's a shame that you had to live in such terrible conditions. What are you
No,
talking
not
about?
not what Nim said, what Hyala said. And before, what Hyala has said, and Prin has said, and
Take
Celeste
Prin's
has
word.
said.
I thought Celeste just said don't bother her work. She didn't care otherwise. But ignore me. Nim's looking for shinies.
Kiala doesn't look like she knows how to respond.
I just wanted a proper, fair, one-on-one.
There's still time in the day. Oh, look, a shiny.
Like I said, you had just as much opportunity to gain an additional advantage as I did.
I didn't want to even the playing field. I just wanted it to be even. It's not about stacking advantages and seeing how far we can go together. Like, I get it. I know we're a team.
Doesn't seem that you do.
Oh, I get it in theory. Can't say I'm too used to it. But I know that a team only is good as their weakest link.
What's happening with these rolls?
I'm rolling for shinies. I want to re-roll that last one.
Ah.
I'm using a sorcery point. Actually, no, it doesn't actually matter. I'm not gonna waste it right now.
But Kiala will just kind of shake her head. It's not the way that I see it.
Oh yeah? How do you see it?
I don't see links. The group is one thing. The strength that I have belongs just as much to you. The strength that Nim has belongs just as much to me. We'd like to think that the strength you have belongs just as much to us. We work towards the same goal. So...
We do. do work towards the same goal.
Right. So, when it comes down to it, it's not what each of us individually can or cannot accomplish, it's what we can or can't accomplish.
I shouldn't laugh, but I'm watching chat and it's really funny.
Yeah. There's like a really serious conversation, and it's like, no shiny here, no shiny there.
Roll
I
perception. To tell people watching the video, not actually sitting, it literally reads like this. Another magic gadget broken. Roll shiny. 13 perception. No shiny. 8. No shiny. That's literally what's happening. Alright, carry on, you two.
Thanks.
Finish your heart to heart.
You know you two can roll these in private, right?
It never lets me. Every time I've tried, it just sends it in normal.
Yeah, and it was getting confusing because Hyala was like, what are these rolls for? So I just switched over.
Yours are in private. Like, your yellow messages
Yeah,
are in private.
I was doing it in private, but Hyala was getting confused because Shay apparently can't, or...
It doesn't, like, I didn't try this time, but every time it lets me, it doesn't let me. Well, every time I try, it doesn't let me.
Yeah.
I'll try it one more time. What's the command?
/W, my name, and then whatever the fuck you want to say or do.
No, if you're saying something, then it's /W. If you're rolling to just the GM, it's /GM roll.
Oh, is that capitalized or lowercase?
It's lowercase.
Is there a space?
No. It looks like this, but with no space. Fuck.
Where are you sending that?
You know what, I'm just gonna send it in Discord because it's yelling at me. Yeah.
And then I just put the D2,
Yeah.
D20.
Push your Mondarinos.
Okay.
Actually, I think there's a way in the character sheet to roll it to the GM, but...
Yeah, but you have to finagle with the settings and...
Anyways,
Alright,
you guys in your heart-to-heart.
Yeah.
Go!
Yeah, let me get back into the fucking frame of mind.
Sorry.
Just... just want to make sure that you guys don't have a reason to just leave me behind.
Hyala looks surprised for a second, then returns face to neutral.
Samson didn't catch any of this because it's all back talk.
She's just talking to his back.
Yeah.
Jeez. Leaving... Why would we think to do a thing like that?
I don't know. Y'all came here as a job. And we're friends. We're family. I know all that, just... We all have something big to do. Something that's just a little bit more than ourselves. No matter how much we do or don't want that to be the case. Now, I feel like an idiot.
Well, running
Yeah,
head first
yeah.
into
Yeah, I know.
Do
I
you?
never thought that Nim, of all people, say something like that. It felt like the most genuine thing I've heard from her this whole time.
Well,
She finally said what was on her mind, what she felt, and not anyone or anything told her to feel or say or do or anything.
yes. Well, it's hard to keep words in check when in distress.
True.
Perhaps she's growing.
Yeah, she's definitely a different person from when we first met.
I'm going to break her.
Don't do that.
Zanzibar.
Shut up, Zanzibar. Shut up, Zanzibar.
He didn't actually
First
say.
conversation.
He didn't actually say that, but I find it really funny that would just pop into Samson's head.
Yeah, I mean, Zanzibar did talk about turning her into a new him, so. To Samson, right?
Yes,
That was,
but also no.
yeah, where were we?
Definitely a
Nim's
different person. Yeah. God, why do we keep coming with the same thoughts at the exact same time tonight?
We.
It's not a bad thing, I love it.
Yeah. And what about you?
I don't know if I've changed. At least not in a way that matters.
Hmm. There's still
Think about-
time.
Think about things differently. Think about people differently.
Oh.
You know, it's always weird when people try and tell me that I'm good with other people. Because it never feels that way.
You seem to get along with most of the residents here.
Yeah, but I think you're just not looking at it for what it is.
Hmm.
These people don't know me. When we first met, you didn't know me.
Yeah.
And I never looked to change that. All I did was show myself like I was their best friend in the whole wide world.
That's hardly how I recall the first meeting.
Well, you guys are a little different.
And you saw us different.
Mm-hmm. Well, not exactly. I'll be honest. I made my judgments about you guys before I ever met you.
Is that so?
Yep.
How old were those journal entries then?
I'd say after we took out that snail.
Ah, that's later than I thought.
Oh. It's one thing to make a judgment about the way a person acts. Another thing to make a judgment about a person if you're thinking you might have to take them out at some point.
Indeed.
I know I had to be on edge of all of you. After all, you were top students at some of the best adventuring academies in the whole world. Y'all came from places I never heard of. Doing who knows what to get to where you were. Only thing I could think of is that you're probably just like those little brats. Always running around my own campus. Always thinking you're hot shit. In reality, you ain't done much of nothing. I never told you how I came to be a student at my school, did I?
I don't believe so.
Would you believe it was by complete accident?
I don't think I should answer that.
You answered that.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Her ears flatten a bit, which you can't see, but I feel like I should point it out. She's just like,
When I say that this was my job, I wasn't just telling tall tales. From about the time I was 16, just about last year, I did everything I could to get money together for my mom's treatment. And back in Phoresis, well, when it comes to dungeon delving, considering there's dungeons all over the place, and that's how the rich get rich and the poor stay poor. It's illegal for someone to dungeoneer without the proper authentication. However, if you've ever been familiar with the black market,
nope.
you know you can hire just about anyone to do anything for the right price. And that's where I was. Teenage boy with a couple of guns, bringing some desperate book nerds in some old ruins to try and make something of themselves. I was undercutting the market, and I'll be honest, I don't think anything important ever came out of what they did. Because no one ever caught me. One night, after job well done, sometime last year, decided to treat myself. Stopped by a town, bought a few rounds for people, made some merry. Blacked out, woke up, every single guild I had taken. Got some grifters and bandits. Not too far from town. I felt like I lost everything. Oh, I did the only thing I can do. Go in and get what was mine. Snuck in at dark. Managed to find their loot, take a little extra. Got caught and it turned into a big gunfight. And well, you've seen how I can get in fights.
You survived.
I survived. None of them did. Can't really say I hated any moment of it. But there's one thing that always pressed at the back of my mind ever since. Among them wasn't a bandit. It was just some kid from the adventure school that tried to do exactly what I did. Take them down. Except he went about it with a little bit more tact. Tried to sneak into their ranks. Or so I was told after the fact. And he got caught up in the gunfire. Took him down myself. That I think leads to probably the most messed up thing back in my school. Whenever you take out the top ranked student, you become the top ranked student. So I was approached by the headmaster, tracked me down, saw what I was doing as a side job. Only two options were to go to school, go to prison. And I don't got a face that's good for prison.
Some would beg to differ.
We don't ask them.
Okay.
Ignore me, I'm like doing things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kiala doesn't know what that means, but she's sort of just nodding along.
So, despite my feelings on place, had no choice but to go. Either that or go to jail, stop making money. My mom gets too sick, nobody's willing to treat her, and I lose everything.
You were a part of the nomadic group, right? Could they not have cared for her?
No, that's the whole reason why I left.
Oh?
We were farmers. We'd maybe get a doctor's visit if we were by town, but we basically just grew crops, tended to animals, and all of that. When we got what we could out of a certain place, we left, let it regrow whatever it needed to, and sometime later on we'd go back, grow crops, and we'd do that in a couple of different spots all throughout the country. We're just farmers, simple folk. We'd maybe, like I said, we'd maybe visit a doctor, get a bard or two, stop by, tell some stories for some food and drink, you know, something to educate the little ones, tell them a story, you know, entertain people. But that's the thing, is when someone's sick, they can't do what they're able to. They just drag everyone down. None of them said it, of course. Because we were family. But you could tell, in their hearts, it just didn't add up. It's an extra mouth to feed. Their work had to go to someone else. And so, I took her elsewhere. To my uncle.
It was your choice, not theirs.
It was agreed upon. They
Verbally?
weren't happy to see me go.
Perhaps it's a bad question and a bad time to be asking it. During the time you were starting out, trying to gain the money, did you ask anyone there for help?
So that's the thing about races. People we grew up with didn't have money.
But you didn't have to go off and do the work you did alone.
What was I gonna do? Get my family involved in some get-rich-quick crimes? Break into tombs?
Yes? If they're your family, they would help. Perhaps not in an enormous way, and perhaps it would put them in danger, but if you were family, they would have viewed you, your mother, as one of their own.
And they did. And we viewed them as our own. Which is why we had to leave.
I suppose I just don't understand.
We were getting in the way, as it were. Ma was sick, couldn't do what she could. She had to. I had to take on my responsibilities, her responsibilities, and I was wearing myself thin. I don't know how my mom did it, trying to teach all those kids all that stuff she knew. I certainly couldn't have done that. Not really, known for my intrinsic knowledge of, things. Stuff. It wasn't easy. But I had a feeling you already knew that.
It's a decision I can't say I understand.
You've lived in the cold
You could
your whole
say
life.
that. You could say that.
might not have really known what snow does. I've heard stories about what the cold can do. You ever see someone... Oh, what do they call it? Frostbite?
Yes. It's a rather disturbing affliction.
When you get it on your hands, feet, tail, in some cases, you can't just leave it there. You can't just wash it off with hot water. It's dying. And if you leave it, it's just gonna make things worse for everything else. Starts at your finger, goes to your arm, next your shoulder. He said that for a team, we count as one unit. But I don't want to be the frostbite. We're all one being, one group. I don't want to be the infection. I don't want to be the frostbite. I don't want to be the thing that you cut off because it's dead weight. All it's gonna do is bring down the rest of you.
Merrymaker,
Yes?
you're hardly an affliction. You're trying to compare yourself to this thing, but the thing from the start has a negative intention. You can't be the frostbite because you're the part of the being. And if the part that is getting damaged is hurt, you'll do what you can to save it. And if the part is lost, then you grieve it.
Well, never honestly thought anyone would be grieving over me. And I met you guys.
Surely your mother would.
Yeah, she would. If she ever found out.
I get the feeling she would know.
I've always left that up to a coin flip. Considering from what she's told me, she don't know what happened to my pa. He just disappeared one day. Never got the chance to meet him.
I see.
The very reason reckon that I'd just do the same at some point. I don't think she'd hate me for it. But I know I'd hate me for it. It's just the way it goes.
Well, I can't offer you any full assurances, but I do know what it is to be a mother, and, well, there's something otherworldly about it. I think she'd know.
Yeah, you might be right.
So, no more jumping into absurd situations?
I don't know. I think I still gotta keep you on your toes.
Can we limit it to things that will only get you seriously injured and not dead? At the very least.
I'll try for even mildly injured.
And she'll smile a bit and be like, sounds good. Are you going to turn around?
I might. Eventually.
I see. She's gonna look out towards the water where Nim went in. Sure been down a while.
It's been an hour. Because that means Nim's dying.
She can turn into a fish. I think she's fine.
Nope, I'm out of spell slots for that.
Oh god.
Make some more.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I can.
She also has used a lot of sorcery points.
I think
So
she
what I
could-
do is I use
Working
the last
as
of the ones-
intended!
Nim drowns and is never found again.
And then we never saw Nim again.
Yeah,
But yeah,
can I pop
Kiela's
up
gonna
now?
be like, but there's fish down there that are twice her size.
And they're poison, venomous.
You think she can cast Fireball underwater?
No.
She can probably cast it, but I don't imagine it would be
Oh,
enormously
fire.
effective.
I don't know. She can set fire on water.
Maybe
Water on fire.
Maybe steam ball.
Can I pop in now? You guys good?
I mean, if Nim was done
Yeah,
doing her Nim.
Yeah, no. As Nim is done doing what, as you guys are done talking about what you're doing, all of a sudden a dimension door pops up near you, and a
Nim has
huge
arms
deluge
full of
of water, and a giant
Plus
metal,
one Nim.
and a giant metal construct covered in gunk slams into the beach with a Nim on top.
Guys, I found a thing.
Holy shit.
Nim, what the hell is this?
I just imagine like it lands in a big thud and Kiela's got her like bow out and
Just-
pointed at it.
Yeah, it just.
This made Samson turn around.
How does Samson look?
He looks like he's been crying.
Plates and
Uh,
plates.
And now
of-
Kiela's not looking at him because they're both looking at the giant metal construct.
See, now with both eyes on Nim, Nim recounts to what just happened. Wonders if she should apologize.
Say what just happened.
Uh,
We don't know you.
oh yeah, so Nim's like, after, what happened, I went looking for Shinies. I found Shinies.
I'm out shiny.
Is this-
So Nim will cast Prestidigitation however many times this requires.
You get the gunk off, but some of the gunk was holding it together. So some of the plates fall away, and inside you see a large crystal construct with a bunch of metal apparatus around it. And as you clean the gunk off, all of a sudden Nim starts to raise into the air along with the top of the construct.
Oh,
And the
no.
plate starts to turn, and the crystal starts to go from being a very pale, dull red to start glowing pink.
So what Nim's gonna quickly do, hey Zanzibar, have
Nim?
I fucked up?
What does Nim do?
Nim,
Nim's
get
like,
down
hey
here.
Zanzibar, have I fucked up?
I don't know what. Oh my no!
Nim, jump down now.
You think Nim can jump?
I'll catch you.
Nim's still a fish.
Nim will leap off. Can she leap off? Like it's
Um,
concentration spell.
You could
It's,
just
a
end the
bit, it's
concentration
about
and
10
turn back.
feet high.
They said they catch
Like,
her.
the little part that you grabbed was connected to a much bigger thing.
Nim is gonna. It's like you better be, you better catch me. And then she like ends the concentration and jumps. Also, Zanzibar, explain.
What did I use to catch Nim last time?
I have no idea.
I want to say it was either sleight of hand or athletic.
It was not sleight of hand, so it would have been
Athletics would make more sense, I think.
Yeah.
So I might have fucked up.
There you go.
Let's go. I did it. I rolled over a 10, you guys.
Woo! Yeah, this session's dice rolls were weird. Like, I never roll well.
So,
And I rolled well.
Does Zanzibar explain what's happening?
so the last thing you heard was Zanzibar start freaking out. You catch Nim. It starts arcing yellow energy into the sand as the other metal plates start hovering. And
Yeah,
then
Phil's gonna keep her bow on it.
Yeah, Simpson's got his stuff re-equipped.
Nim's gonna do an Arcana check.
go ahead, roll Arcana. Good Arcana. Your head hurts.
You start coughing up water.
Your head hurts really bad. You fall to the
You
ground.
Nim, are you
Nim's not
okay?
gonna count.
It's like somebody's grating fucking metal inside your skull.
Like someone's shouting Among Us really loud.
I will fucking smack you if you play that sound.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you start seeing it. It's starting to pull sand up. The sand is just superheating into glass.
Can Kella Hunters sense this thing?
It's not. Isn't hunter sets have to be cast on some kind of creature?
No,
No, I
this
feel
one
like-
is peer at a creature and magically discern how best to hurt it. Is this?
Yeah, they would have to be
It's the
cast.
vague one.
It would have to be cast on a creature, right?
So this thing's like a robot or some shit.
Yeah, so Nim's like, this is a construct.
Does it not work on constructs?
It
Right.
just says creature.
I don't mean construct as in creature. I mean construct as in machine.
It's a heckin' robot.
It's not an automaton. It is literally just a machine. That'd be like trying to cast hunter sense on a car engine.
It's a heckin' robot. Well, it'll at least tell her that it's not a creature. Because
This
she
thing
gets
is-
no info.
Yeah, she gets nothing.
Radio silence.
Can Kella tell me how best to hurt a car?
Hammer.
Hammer.
Big
Hammer.
hammer.
So did anyone catch Nim as she like faints?
Oh,
or she's
I-
on the
Yeah, I mean, like, I was right next to you, so I would have caught you.
fantastic.
So it starts.
So many spells for dumbass reasons.
Zanzibar, what the hell is this thing?
Your line. You just feel your lines are totally dead. And
Oh,
So...
Kella,
can
perception!
Kella... What now?
Stella perception.
Kella perception. Hold on, I was on a different page.
as Samson tries to help Nim
Perception.
probably get away from the giant death machine.
Yeah, wait, no, I wanted to cast protection from evil and good on her. Don't run away too fast.
Robots don't have.
Robots in disguise.
I feel like it's not an evil robot.
It's not even a robot.
I'm gonna call it a robot.
Just a
It-
machine.
okay. I don't think a car is good and or evil.
Look, the point is,
You
But I
never
don't know
know.
what it does, so I'm looking it up.
What do I percept?
So as the light is glowing grindingly bright, you see a figure running up to it and just jumping between the plates. And you just see tassels of gauze and rags flowing behind them.
Oh hey, it's our homeboy. The people I never
You
brought
just
up.
see an arm.
He
You just
has
see
a
an arm.
basketball and Ollie oops it into the robot.
Yeah, you just
Hey,
see
that's
it.
nice, Shiny.
Yeah, you see a hand raise amidst the silhouette, and you just hear the massive sound of glass breaking
Nim doesn't see shit except a red.
as cracks form inside the crystal, and it just goes. And what is it for not getting knocked over?
Jax.
Dex, usually.
Unless it's like a. Well,
Well,
so
like-
is it not getting knocked over because we dodged it, or not getting knocked
Shockwave.
over? because we stuck?
If it's a shockwave, it'd probably be strength. If it's like an earthquake, it'd probably be dex.
Nah, shockwave. Crystal go boom.
Shockwave,
Crystal go
strength.
boom.
Because when decanter go boom, it's strength.
Strength save or strength?
Strength save.
Save, right?
Strength save. Roll.
I see.
Shit.
Samson's on his ass.
Yeah,
So is
Samson's on
Nim.
his face because he was walking away.
Hopefully not.
Shallow
now.
survive.
Yeah, did you fall on him?
No, Samson probably would have fallen away where Nim falls onto him.
Nim, strength save.
I mean,
Nim was
I'm
unconscious
carrying
and
her.
carrying
So
You're not unconscious. You're having a migraine.
Oh, I thought you said I fainted.
No, not at all. Did I say
Just
that?
vomited.
No vomit either. Literally, just the sound of grinding metal is inside your skull.
Among Us.
Shut the fuck up. Nim also on ass. So you, Crystal go boom. Shallow perception. Also, how late are we going?
We end here. Goodbye.
Yeah, I mean, if we find like a semi-natural stopping point, like if we end up having to fight the robot.
The robot went
Stop.
boom.
Oh,
Robot
robot.
go
Okay, robot's
boom.
gone.
Yeah,
So-
robot got alley ooped.
Whenever this ends.
Yeah, and then you just see the man in gauze on
Man
the
in
plates,
Oh
standing there.
goes.
god.
Amidst the pieces of crystal that are just slamming into the beach.
King Ramsey.
I'm so tempted to touch one.
Now that robot go boom, does Nim head still go boom?
Nimhead no longer boom. Nimhead quiet time.
Hell's gonna look at the guy for a moment and then look back at her teammates. Go help them.
I'm good.
I'm good now.
Is that a natural stopping point? I think that's a natural stopping point.
Yeah.
So about Nim finding those fucking catastrophic apocalypse weapons.
Man, who knew going for shinies?
Oh!
Ah.
So yeah. Goodbye, everybody.
Whee!
Among Us.
Subscribe.
Oh, I gotta make an emotional note